All right. Check my channel. Make sure the audio good. Yeah, the audio good, bet. I need to change my latency, bro. My fucking shit be late as hell. Whatever I probably said, y'all probably just now seeing that shit. What the fuck wrong with my live? There we go. Okay, no, it's good. Wait, is my shit bugged? My shit better not be bugged, bro. I don't want to have to restart this. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. My phone just tweaking. My shit a little late, so whatever I say, y'all might hear it like 2 seconds afterwards, bro. Because I think I got a 2-second delay on my latency. I need to change that. I forgot to change that shit back. But we finna get started with the live though in a second. Y'all already know what I'm doing right now. That's why y'all seeing this screen with Super Mario Sunshine, one of the best games. But I ain't just gonna leave y'all here dry though. We finna turn on some shit. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, we damn, I hate that. Damn, that's crazy. Okay, we gonna watch that and then we'll get into whatchamacallit. I gotta get y'all some music though. You know, I'm gonna start for every live I do, I'm gonna start playing some music before we get into it. So that way it give people a chance to get up in who not meant to be up in this bitch, cause I'm finna play some real nigga shit. I'm not playing right now. There we go. My speakers ain't on. I can hear it though.
Not a special occasion, the person taken down. And I might be adding, the person help me out. It's all out of cash shit, the money can help me count. And I'm fucking this bad bitch, I ain't invited inside of my house. When I put out the cash shit, she invite me inside of my house. Inside the gas and smoking, they pulling this shit out of the ground. Mommy go taxing, fuck it, I still got these pounds. And I still gon' count this paper even with no coming down. Go to trap house when I wake up, I've been supplying the town. I get OD when I wake up, look like I'm from Chinatown. First they take it again. I'm tryna fuck on a friend. I'm tryna fuck on a friend. And if I press it 10, I don't understand what you're saying. My brother don't hit his sin, boss. He don't wanna give me the plan. My uncle, he inside the can, right? Told me I play with the plan. To go to Canada, I got the passport. Now I'm tryna go to Japan. Need to see 200 on side the dashboard. I want a cool from friends. Run out of purse, go to my last resort. I'm finna party ends. Not a special occasion, the person taken down. And I might be adding, the person help me out. It's all out of cash shit, the money can help me count. And I'm fucking this bad bitch, I ain't invited inside the house. When I put out the cash shit, she invite me inside my mouth. And inside the gas and smoking, they pulling this shit out the ground. Mommy go taxing, fuck it, I still got these pounds. And I'm still gon' count this paper even with no coming down. Go to trap house when I wake up, I've been supplying the town. Rock that shit out here. Balenciaga on my fabric. I'm on the top floor, I'm in a penthouse smoking on exotic gas. Nothing for nothing, I pull out a bag, now they hold, she wanna smash. It kinda be hard to brag, cause I ain't priced that I'm living lavish. It kinda be hard to tell niggas stay in school, ain't none of them pass. I don't wanna get high, but it kinda hard because the birds say be nasty. We on the high speed, I can't even lie, my C-Well gotta be fast. I was gonna trick on a bitch, but I take it back because the whole neck. Balenciaga on my fabric, Balenciaga on my feet. I'm telling my bro, I want song away from Selena Givenchy. Had a dirty gun, if I ain't throw away, then I throw away the key. And a nigga know I ain't going to Glock talk on my way to pee. I got 2 daughters, I ain't going, I gotta take care of my family tree. I woke up and see my dream and shit, I still thought that I was asleep. And I broke me on 4 ounce lean and shit, I wake up, geek up, repeat. The police put me up on scene and shit, I'm glad they ain't searching for the heat. The closer to you across, you I seen and shit, and I watch strong turn to weed. To my fallen soldier, I mean and shit, I only sure nigga go steam. I'm putting on for the bros to me, so I'm gon' about to hold up my chin. I won't work on no stove again, I used to kick on no dough, I'm in. Pour 4 and I go up 10. Balenciaga on my fabric, I'm on the top floor, I'm in a penthouse, smoking on inside the gas. And I come for nothing, I pull out the bag, now they hoe, she wanna smash. It kinda be hard to brag, cause I ain't priced that I live and laughing. It kinda be hard to tell niggas stay in school, ain't none of them past me. I wanna get high, but it kinda hard because the breath said be nasty. We on the high speed, I can ain't lie, my seatbelt gotta be fast. I was gon' trick on the bitch, but I take it back because I was nagging. Balenci on you know, nigga, whole lot of Balenci on wearing. As soon as I get to these riches, I break it back down, you know what I'm sharing.
I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody fucking with my blood. Ain't nobody fucking with my
I go to
blood.
the ATM, I reach the limit, cause a whole lot of money occurring. My bitch, she be driven, cause I didn't even tell her the ditch or number I earn. I come from the street, but now I'm in business, so a couple bridges to burn. My partner keep telling me, nigga, you finally did it, I waited my turn. And I get some money and this to myself like these niggas infected with germs. Balenciaga on my fabric, I'm on the top floor, I'm in a penthouse, smoking on inside the gas. And I come from nothing, I pull out a bag, now they hoe, she wanna smash. It kinda be hard to brag, cause I ain't priced that I live and laugh. It kinda be hard to tell niggas stay in school, ain't none of them passes.
Nah. Nobody not fucking with my guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Rock that shit out here.
My guy, let me pause that. My guy go crazy, nigga. I don't give a fuck if he rapping about the perks and lean. I don't do that shit no more, but that would be some good music. If that was 17-year-old me, that would definitely be some good perk and lean music. But unfortunately, I kicked that shit like 5-6 years ago, bro. I just want to start off saying peace to the guys that got. Get this red line on my screen. There we go. Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, the priests and priestesses of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or night, depending on when you catch or see this live. I know my video like look weird as shit. It's cause it's like the light. I gotta get a new webcam. This webcam ain't good with the lighting. Like you clearly see like I just opened my fucking curtains and it's like it's still dark in here. But if I turn on the fucking light, like look how bright that shit is. Like, see? Hold on. Maybe I can like stand in front of the light or some shit. Yeah, this live, bro. I can see you. What? Dedicated? You must be a father. But yeah, it's live, bro. Peace. I see you up in here. Come here, homie. But now I gotta turn that off because it's too bright behind me, bro. So like the fucking webcam, this webcam suck. But I'm finna get a new one next week, so I ain't even tripping on the shit. But as you clearly see, y'all see the title of the video, the fall of the Saturn-Moon construct. Let me turn this back this way because I want it like that. The Saturn-Moon matrix construct. I know niggas is probably like, what the fuck is a Saturn-Moon matrix? I get it. You feel me? And if y'all watch, to those who watched the video that I made earlier today talking about it, this is just a lie for me to go a little deeper on it. But the Saturn-Moon matrix, as I was speaking, is, you know, they say Saturn is the father time. Another name for Saturn is Chronos, and Chronos is also known as father time, which is false. Father time is the sun. Saturn is strictly the father of the material realm. So if we look, right? Hold on, I gotta pull it back. I gotta pull that shit up real quick. I gotta pull that back up. Where is that? Let me pull this up for y'all. So what is a Demi-Urge? Because you see I got the Demi-Urge in the title too. So let me here we go right here. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see that. I just accidentally clicked something. A Demi-Urge is a divine craftsman figure. So when I hear the word Demi-Urge, I hear like demigod. So that's half of a god. So like half of a urge, nigga. The nigga had half of the urge to like, I don't fucking know. These words they be coming up with on a day-to-day basis. I really get tired of this shit. I'd rather just speak telepathy at this point. But a demiurge is a divine craftsman figure originating in the Greek philosophy Plato as a benevolent creator. He was originally benevolent, creator of the physical world from eternal forms. So when you hear the word eternal, just think of the fucking Eternals from the Marvel movie, the Eternals, the gods. You feel me? The gods of the Marvel universe, the gods of the universe, like Galactus and fucking the one above all and Eternus and shit like that. Like them niggas, you know, when you them niggas is god-like figures, like real. These are figures that like real deal manipulate the fucking cosmos. So when they say this is a nigga that was a creator of the physical world from eternal forms, and this makes sense. This makes sense because I remember, you know, Spiritual Soul talking about during the Watchers. You know, he was explaining these different beings and how there was a group of beings that were originally benevolent, and they protected the chosen one's dreams. They protected your ideas, your thoughts, and your you know, the flow of your emotions. I ain't gonna say they controlled your emotions, but they controlled the energy flow of your emotions. So the things not internal, they can't control your internal flow, but they control the external flow to allow your emotions to have more balance. But these watchers end up becoming, they fail. Remember, the fall in frequency took place in the astrals first before it took place in the physical realm. Just like right now, we're in the midst of a fall. We're in the midst of a fall right now. And that took place in the astrals first. So, you know, there had to been some type of fall amongst the gods for the physical realm to, because you know how they say, and I need y'all to look at me real quick. Hold on. There we go. You know how they say your internal world is a reflection of your external? I take that and apply that, to these beings, God, or these extraterrestrial creators. Take that shit and apply that to them. Their internal world is their internal world reflects out in the external world. Or your external world is a reflection of your internal, as they say. So yeah, whatever's going on internally in them, they project that out. So if we was made by these niggas, just let this sink in. And I ain't talking about modern, well, we could talk about modern day humans too, but ancient times and shit, all humans since the first human walked this planet, nigga. Niggas been moving crazy. Niggas been kidnapping other humans, sacrificing children to gods and shit. You know, doing all kind of fuck shit on the planet, creating Nephilim. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. And then wars on top of wars on top of wars on top of war. When has there ever been a point on the planet where we actually had a millennia of peace? I ain't talking 1 year of peace, 2 years of peace. When has there ever been a period? When have y'all ever heard a period on Earth where we had a solid back-to-back 100 years of peace? No wars, no nothing. Just peace. You can't find that shit. But you go back in history, you're gonna find war after war after war after war after war after war after war. It made me think the God of War running this motherfucker. God damn it. But there's war after war after war on this planet. We ain't never had no type of simple peace. And that should go to show you the beings that supposedly created us. They got some shadow work to do. These beings have some shadow work to do. Whoever played a part in human creation. I'm just gonna say that I look crazy. I look like a locked character on Dragon Ball Z. That's crazy. Can I turn my brightness up? I don't like that, cause they doing me dirty out here. Hold on, they got my excuse me. Not my camera for oh no it didn't. No it didn't. There we go. And I can't even oh shit, hold on. Damn. There we go. I wanted to go to gamma. Can I the gamma don't really do shit, but fuck it. We can't really even brighten my shit up like that. That's crazy. He said off topic, bro. Would you ever try a float tank like in Stranger Things, straight astral project, straight astral? Hell yeah. Hell, we got those in my city right now. I'm looking at doing a session sometime this month. I'm gonna either do it the beginning of this month or probably the very end of this month. It depends on how I feel at the time, cause you know I got some big moving I gotta do next week and shit. them gifts. You feel me? Them harmonies and them gifts coming in. But I got some big moving I gotta do next week. So I don't know. But we have those here in Austin. Those things that they have in Stranger Things where you sit in a tank in pitch black, no noise, and you just floating on water. They have those here. And it's like $89 for like an hour, which is kind of crazy to me. I'd rather just make my own jump. But fuck it, I'll pay for it and do it anyways. Because there's some other shit they got that I can do with that shit, like cryotherapy, red light therapy, saunas, salt. They got salt rooms. I don't know if you ever heard of a salt room, but they put you in a room with just straight salt. Literally like some, not any salt too. They put you in a room with that's made of just straight sea salt. Pink, that Himalayan pink salt, and some ocean sea salt, and it's like you breathing that shit in, and it's like health benefits to that. I forgot what I was reading up on it. I forgot exactly what it do, but like I said though, war after war after war on the planet we ain't never seen. So these beings, when we talk about beings like the Demi-Urge, when we talk of beings like Yahweh, God, when we talk about beings like Enki and Enlil, when we talk about beings like the devil and Jesus, you know, these beings were at some point. I really don't care about the stories because the stories is like superhero story. I be telling people the Bible is like the Easter Bunny, but for adults. The Bible is like Santa Claus, but for adults. You see what I'm saying? We believe in Santa Claus like a motherfucker at the age of 8 years old. Nigga really thought Santa, a big ass 800-pound nigga, came down a chimney that's like 2x4 wide, nigga, ate some cookies, drunk the milk, and left you an Xbox 360 at the time, depending on how old you was, or Xbox, the regular first Xbox, because that was my time. You know, PlayStation 2, you know, that was my time. But you know, that wasn't real. You feel me? And to a certain extent, I knew at a young age that Santa Claus wasn't real. I kind of knew that my mom was giving me she was buying me the presents, because I'm like, bro, we don't even got a chimney. Nigga, we stayed in an apartment. Nigga, you got me fucked up. What? Nigga, we stayed in an apartment. We ain't even got no chimney. So I knew a nigga wasn't coming in the crib. I couldn't even believe the shit. I know my mama buying me these gifts, but I'ma still act like Santa Claus is real. So she, you know, it don't, you know, my mom, like, I love my mama. Don't get me wrong. I love my mom. I ain't talked to my mom in like a month, almost a month or two, bro. But she know I'm good. She know I love her. She know what's up. It's just, I got to do my own thing and move my own way. But you know, it's just certain things as a kid, you know, a nigga got to move a certain way because I see the struggle that my mom was going through at a young age, trying to take care of me and herself. But hell yeah, though, I couldn't believe that shit. Talking about Santa Claus. I'm like, we don't even got a chimney. So you mean tell me this nigga came through the front door? Now the Tooth Fairy was a little different because I'm like, okay, fairies magical and shit. They can teleport. You know, I kind of did believe that shit for a little second. You feel me? I started believing that shit for a little second, but I think I seen something on fucking YouTube that made me stop believing. It was somebody spitting the truth, basically. I seen somebody on YouTube saying that the Tooth Fairy wasn't real and it's just your parents taking the teeth and putting the money under the pillow after they take your tooth. I was like, God damn. I'm like, so that $20 bill wasn't even from I'm thinking this a real magical being. You see how they play with kids, though? You see how they do kids, though? So take that and look at the Bible. Look at adults in the Bible. Niggas be like, oh yeah, that motherfucking God got me. Oh yeah, if you don't believe, you gonna go straight to hell. I just be like, damn, you don't know the depths of this shit. I see what niggas mean when they say some people are spiritual babies. Like, the people that's just now waking up, y'all babies, bro. But it's okay, we got y'all. He said, man, I'm in New Orleans. We have one in French Quarter. That shit sound like that's like 2 or 3 hours away from you. I'm not gonna lie. That sound like that's 3 hours away from you. I heard Set and his brother is pretty much Cain and Abel. Set. Oh, the Egyptian god Set. His brother. Who was his brother? I forgot his brother though, bro. Hold on. Who was Set's brother? It was Osiris. Wait. Set, the Egyptian god of chaos, has several prominent siblings. He had Osiris. So yeah, that's his only brother. Nephthys, goddess of the dusk. You know, death, dusk until dawn, dusk, nighttime, and death. And then Isis, the mother goddess, the grandmother. Osiris. So yeah, Osiris is his brother. Yeah, that's I thought that'd have been like, oh yeah, you right, cause Set was trying to he was trying to smash this. You right, oh God, you right. I forgot all about that shit. Oh God, yeah, him and Osiris had beef, and then nigga Set was trying to he was trying to get down on my wife, nigga. Like damn, that's crazy work. But yeah, that's pretty much Cain and Abel. And like I said, when we take these beings, there was a certain point in time where these beings fell in frequency. Like think about it. We see this actually inscribed in the Bible. Lucifer used to be a Archangel Michael. See, niggas think Archangel Michael and Lucifer is two different beings. No, it's not. Archangel Michael was Lucifer when he was tapped into his higher self. But when he started getting in that pride, not only because they say Archangel Michael is God's strongest angel. And last time I checked, the only other nigga I know that was God's strongest angel was Lucifer. And the nigga had good music. But he got on some pride shit, started falling in frequency, the fall. He started to lose sight of the bigger picture. And he started to disattach from the Christ consciousness or the El Christos consciousness. And that's when he was like, I want to make my own world. Now this leads into like the Demi-Urge and shit. He wanted to make his own domain, run his own shit. Like he wanted to be just like God, but he thought he could be better than God, which wasn't the case. You can't outclass the universe. Nigga, the universe is you. How you gonna outclass something that's you in everything at the same time? That shit already know what you finna do 30 years from now. Like what? He said, hey, guy, what's up? PCJ, I see you up in here. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I be going in. I see the chat and shit like on screen, but I just be going in real quick. And then I look at shit. He said, shit about to roll up and tap in with live. You already know. Get that gas on. And if you don't smoke, get your snacks on. What you got? Oreos? Which I got some hot Cheetos. Some of y'all niggas, if you vegan, what you got? Some raspberries? I ain't gonna lie. I prefer blackberries over raspberries. Them bitches smack. I ain't gonna cap. Blackberries be hitting. He said Greenland ancient tech under ice. See, look, I would get into that, but we ain't gonna get into all that. I will say this though about Greenland. I think the only reason niggas want Greenland is because yes, there is something under that ice, but more importantly, they want Greenland to establish AI data centers out there. That's the perfect. If there was any place I would put AI data centers, it would literally either be in the fucking Antarctica or it would be somewhere in the North Pole in Greenland. Because these data centers, first of all, they use up hella electricity and power. But also the cooling, it's so cold in those areas. It would allow the AI data centers to not overheat and create an excess of pollution, which is what we see in Memphis and other cities where these data centers are at. And it's literally polluting the air so bad that people like going to the hospital and shit about it. But it would be the perfect place to put those data centers, and they can merge them bitches with quantum computers. Like this shit finna get real, my nigga. When they take AI and merge it with these goddamn Google a supercomputer, a quantum super. They really call it quantum computers, but they call them supercomputers in the for the layman terms. But when they merge AI with these supercomputers, my nigga, oh my god. But we gotta keep the game going up, right? All these beings that we hear about, even the angel, the 200, nigga, they say Lucifer took 200 angels with him, or 2/3 of the heavens, or whatever the case may be. We just know it was some higher beings doing some shit, and them niggas fell in frequency, and they fucked all this up. If that, you just gotta do the math. If your mama fucked up and your daddy fucked up, what's gonna happen when they give birth to you and raise you up under those mentalities? You gonna grow up fucked up. Simple. And this is where your own decision making comes in for your path of life. Because you can't just blame your parents for you being fucked up. You can't do that because you still have the decision to either continue to be like them or change and break the generational curses to not be like them. It's that simple. So if this nigga, we can say God, we can say the Sumerian gods, the Anunnaki, we can say the goddamn the Watchers, Prometheus. Nigga, it don't matter what it was. Whatever made humans was already fucked up internally, gang. You can't tell me otherwise. Because if they wasn't fucked up internally, none of this shit would be going on. He said the memory of Earth is in the ice. It's like natural data of the Earth. Yep, that's facts. Ice holds a lot of memory. Water retains a lot of memory. He said, bro, I didn't know AI needs water. We cook. But see, that's the thing. We not cook. You know how much water is on this planet, and not to mention in the planet? They said they found an ocean under the Earth's crust that's bigger than all the 7 seas on our surface. We not on no globe. We are in the ocean, bro. We're on a planet that's way bigger than what we being told. Like, I believe the planet. I don't do the flat Earth and round Earth because I say it's both. Because I feel like we in something so big, it's encasing multiple different realities in this bitch. Like a tourist field. But we ain't gonna get into that. I don't want to get straight too far off topic. But that boy said fresh water on God, nigga. You ever had a fresh ice cold water, nigga, at 3 a.m.? Wake up, your mouth dry as hell? Should be hidden. But yeah, like I'm saying, these beings were indeed messed up at some point when they was making us. Because look how we turned out. And this goes for everybody on planet Earth, from the white folks to the black folks to the Jewish, everybody, bro. Now don't get me wrong, some races have done more egregious acts than others, like the Caucasoids and the Jewish, for example. They have done some egregious shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. But at the end of the day, everybody done some fucked up shit on this planet. And the first fall started with my people. During the ancient civilizations that we had, why did each one fall? Because somebody ended up falling in frequency and they started to spread that influence. What do you call the flu? What is the real name for the flu? The real name for the flu is influenza or influence. Niggas influencing shit. Niggas got on that malevolent timing, and they started spreading at the other niggas like, hey, I need you with this. You know you taught of this goddamn being nice every day and smiling at each other. Nigga, let's fuck up some shit around this bitch. Let's have some fun. Yeah, you is right, bro. We sure ain't had no action around this bitch. It has been getting a little boring. Shit, what you trying to do? You want to blow up the Capitol or some shit? Like, that's what happened. In each civilization, at some point, a fuck nigga came about and started spreading that influence. And that influence began to reach so much of the people and the masses that it caused a fall every time in each civilization. And we're seeing it again in this civilization. Notice they promote so much demonic shit. They don't even promote the God shit in the Bible for real. They don't even really be promoting Christianity shit for real. None of your leaders promote Christianity shit. So all you Christians, I want you to know this. I don't give a fuck about y'all religion, but I will tell y'all. Look at your leaders, my nigga. Look at Trump, all them niggas, World Economic Forum, all them niggas that's running this entire thing. Do you see them niggas worshiping any kind of fucking... No. Even Trump said himself, he know he ain't gonna make it into heaven. Cause he on them files and he know what the fuck he did to them kids. But this is the point. You feel me? All them niggas did some fucked up shit. And they don't worship Jesus, none of that shit. And even nigga Tim Walz just got a Baphomet, like it's a Baphomet from it was from the Satanists. And they put a podium or something with a picture of the Baphomet, and then it was a paragraph under it explaining some, Tim Walz being the good governor, other shit and glazing shit and then demonic shit. And I'm like, why the fuck does Tim Walz have why does he got that Baphomet shit inside the goddamn, what was it, the city hall or some shit like that? I don't know. It was the city hall or some shit. I'm like, these niggas, they showing y'all niggas. They showing y'all niggas. He said, facts gang, they haven't even found the most shit that be around us. They always trying to discover some shit. Yup, facts. Facts. Absolute power corrupts. I'm telling you, this is what these niggas doing. Damn, influence. That's a cold download game. I'm telling you, like, the word influenza, flu, influence, it's like a virus. Some shit can be a good virus. Some shit can be a bad virus. You got niggas that's a positive influence and a negative influence. But, hell yeah, though. So, what we're seeing now, like right now, for example, let's fast forward up. Current day and modern day right now as we speak, everybody is rising in consciousness. I don't give a fuck who is who, what is what, and what they do. We just know everybody's speaking some form of truth. You feel me? That's why I made the video that I made. I didn't even know that video that I made the other day was gonna go crazy like that. That shit like almost at 10K. I wasn't even trying to do that shit. You feel me? I just like, bro, I'm finna make this video about my nigga crashing out. We gotta figure out. I got they somebody shout out to Rashad, the channel Rashad Jamal 3.0. He got the IG clip when he went live. Yeah, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. But you know, we gonna tune into that. I ain't gonna catch to you. But yeah, I just get on this bitch and post and go, bro. I really don't even be like, I be on Instagram and shit. I be on that bitch. I scroll like 3-4 videos and then I'm on this bitch doing something. You feel me? Or I'm researching some shit, or I'm searching up some shit, you feel me? Or I'm looking at what to put my money into next. You know, just other shit, cause hell, I just got back in the gym, I'm hooping now and shit. It's like, I don't know. You feel me? I'm just feeding my soul. That's all I can tell niggas. I don't really be on the social media shit. Like, I just get on this bitch and post the funny shit I be doing, or the real shit I be speaking, or the art I be making, aka my music, and then I just keep it moving. Cause I know there's gonna be a digital imprint forever to be left in this world, bro. It's in the Akashic. Every time I drop a song, that's in the Akashic records. I can go back and listen to that. Y'all niggas don't understand how deep this shit get, nigga. Well, every time you drop a song, it's in the Akashic records. So when you die, you gonna be like, hold on, nigga, I gotta pull back up and listen to that shit though before. Hold on, you get the bump of your shit, nigga. You're like, damn, nigga, Earth was teed up on that bitch. You feel me? You're like, damn, I teed up on that bitch. And then you get to looking at some other shit from like eons before that or after that. But yeah, you know, that's just how I treat the internet. I treat the internet like the Akashic records, literally. Everything I say and do, I mean that shit. You feel me? I don't just be on this bitch just like, unless I'm joking or some shit, which I usually do a lot of times. But most of the time though, I be serious as hell. You feel me? Because I need this shit to reach people. You feel me? And not just anybody. I don't give a fuck about the NPCs. I need this shit to reach people that's really going through shit in life. To let niggas know, nigga, you ain't alone, nigga. You not alone in this shit. You feel me? And some niggas, the shit you going through, some niggas might have already went through that. You feel me? And they there to be that support for you. They there to keep niggas running. They there to keep niggas motivated. Simple, my nigga. Nigga, I done went from homeless to a crib, no crib, a crib again, and now I'm finna get another crib, nigga. I ain't even gonna say get another. I already got it. Nigga just gotta put the shit in there. You did? Take the shit from here and put it in there. Like, come on now. Manifesting my money on, doing what I want to do, just being me, and I'm employed. I do some shit with my life. I don't just be sick. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't care how rich a nigga get. I might still be employed, gang. Cause I'm gonna be bored. Like, I know it's plenty of shit I could do. I could travel here, travel there, and travel here. But I done already done a lot of traveling in my life. The only thing I haven't done is travel outside the country. Which what I would definitely, that's definitely the next move. You feel me? But the you know, shit, I just hit the fuck out my hand. Oh shit. Okay, we good. But hey, yeah, I'm just here to let niggas know, like, do this shit. Be you. Do what you want to do. Don't hold yourself back. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Cause who the fuck gonna stop you, nigga? You grown. And if you 16, 15, nigga, still listen to your parents. Oh God. Still listen to your parents, nigga. Still listen to your parents. Don't take what I say and run with it. I don't give a fuck how conscious you is, little nigga. I don't give a fuck if you more ascended with this esoteric information than your parents, nigga. You gonna still listen to them. And then when you get grown, you gotta make your own decisions from there. But to my nigga, what the fuck gonna stop you from doing what the fuck you wanna do, nigga? As long as it ain't no egregious shit. I'm just talking about chasing your goals, nigga. Fulfilling your manifestations. You don't just write down your manifestations. You don't just say them hoes, but you work towards them hoes. Faith without work is dead. So that's what I'm here for. But it's getting dark as shit in my room. That shit crazy. Let me see if I can bust on the light. Hopefully it ain't too bright. See, now I'm gonna have that shit shining behind me like the sun or some shit. But yeah, we seeing the fall of everything. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all getting gifts right now, bro. If you in harmony with the universe, if you in harmony with nature, if you in harmony with yourself, and and more importantly, maintaining your peace. I'm telling you, isolation is like the best peace you gonna get on this bitch, boy. It's too much chaos. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like dealing with people. I really don't. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't like dealing with people, because I can deal with people. But it's just like, intentionally, I don't like dealing with people, bro. When I go to work and motherfuckers be asking me questions. Like, if, for example, a lady asked me where the lemon's at, I didn't even have to say a word. She just looked at where I was looking at, turned around, and seen the lemons was right behind her. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just got to look around. I'm just thinking in my head. Bots! Just look through the store. Nigga, the produce area ain't even that big. Walmart should be... Well, no, it don't. HEB should be bigger than ours. And that's... If y'all know what that is, nigga, you not... Just move to Texas and you'll figure out what it is. But yeah, just look around. It's like, I don't know. And then you got people that get bold. You got some bold motherfuckers now. Motherfuckers talk to you a certain way, like you just supposed to do some shit for them, or and not even that, in public, motherfuckers bump into you and shit. You be ready to square up with a nigga. Like, it's niggas getting crazy out here, bro. Bots getting erratic. But yeah, I truly, like, me personally, isolation is key. It helps me think. It helps me maintain my spirit. It helps me maintain my because I self-reflect a lot. I look at shit a lot in my life. Like, okay, I don't did this. I don't did that. Man, I don't did some bullshit. I don't fucked up here. I don't wasted time here. I don't did this. I don't did that. And it allows me to look at myself. Sometimes I get a certain shit I get annoyed with myself. I'm like, okay, if this, I got to change this about myself, because I'm learning myself. That's the best way you're going to learn yourself. You're not going to really learn yourself being around other people all the time. Because not everybody really your fucking friend for real. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like every friend you get just turns out to be a fake motherfucker. I'm going to be honest with you. Not every one of them. But most of the time, though, you get around a motherfucker, year, 2, 3 years, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden, they just do some egregious shit. You just like, okay, you got to leave that shit alone. Or sometimes it ain't even that. You and whoever this is, you gotta remember, you not the same person you was a year ago. They not the same person they was a year ago. You constantly shapeshift on a day-to-day basis, bro. You don't even know it. You wake up feeling different moods every day, bro. You don't even know it. You wake up, you not even recognizing that you're really mad for real. You wake up, you not even recognize you're really irritated for real, because something might have happened in the astrals and you coming back with that energy. It ain't always just some shit from here on Earth. You might wake up happy than a motherfucker. You wake up on different energies every day, bro. I don't care how much binaural beats, meditations, and shit a nigga do. You wake up with a different energy every day. I promise you. But We seeing the fall of this Saturn-Moon matrix. Everybody is harmonizing. Everybody getting their gifts. Everybody rising in consciousness. We seeing this information flood out left and right, nigga. Y'all see this information? Now, I ain't gonna lie. Some information be bullshit, like that Leviathan shit. A continent-sized snake is not in the ocean. Do y'all not understand how megalithic the movement would be if the snake even just like, let's say the snake like this, right? And then it just turn. That turn would literally cause mega tsunamis across the fucking globe. We talking a continent. We not talking a Godzilla-sized creature. That's like 300 feet, 400 feet, 500 feet. That's no bigger than the Empire State Building or the Burj Khalifa or Mount Everest, right? But when we talking a continent-sized creature, I can't even put a metric on that. 500, 6,000 mile creature, some shit like that, kilometer. Hell yeah, that's hell no, that ain't in no ocean, bro. That ain't in no ocean. And they talking about the ice storm was used to try to freeze it and shit. My guy, that ice storm was a money play because niggas been holding their coins. This economy been choking the shit out of niggas. This economy got niggas in a mean chokehold. And niggas not really trying to spend money like that no more. I see it on a day-to-day basis. There's motherfuckers that drive nicer cars and, you know, niggas rocking designer and shit and still struggling. I'm like, how? I'm like, y'all got all this shit? I'm like, y'all still? I'm like, I mean, you know, I get it. You got that nice-ass car and you got that $5,000 mortgage, nigga. Shit, that lifestyle costs. That lifestyle costs. And when they start upping shit and dropping the wages, hell yeah. So people been holding their coins more. People been sitting on their monions more, basically. And they seen that. Remember, people was talking about they filing exempt for the IRS because the IRS keep failing their audits, bro. They keep failing their money audits. And that's trillions of dollars just coming up missing. And that's your money, my money. When you go to work, you employ yourself or whatever. Even if you got a motherfucking business, nigga, and you self-employed, some taxes is getting taken out that shit. That's your hard-earned money, nigga. That's your energy. And that shit just come, all our shit, all the American shit just come up missing. So yeah, niggas started filing, a lot of niggas started filing exempt, this, that, and the third, and they feeling that. Y'all don't even recognize y'all actually is hitting their pockets for real. We have to keep pushing that energy. Because that's what's really going to give the finishing blow on this system. The dollar's already depreciating heavily because other countries are developing their own currency systems, which is digital shit, bricks, and that's no better. But it's depreciating the dollar. Because Trump keep putting all these tariffs out in these other countries. They're like, okay, we finna start working with each other. Fuck this nigga. Fuck them niggas. Let their money die out, nigga. They gonna have to come to this bricks. They gonna have to come to bricks at a certain point and get that digital ID and get that mark of the beast. They trying to continue that. They trying to continue this Saturn-Moon matrix, but it won't go how they think they will. So like I said, you know, that's why that ice storm came, had niggas. Now don't get me wrong, niggas really did get clapped in that shit. I think it was like 11 people. I feel like it was maybe more. But niggas had no power and shit. Niggas got hit with that shit. At least in the north they did. Here where I'm at, we just got an inch of ice and that was it. I mean it was thundering and shit through the fucking rain. It was like ice rain, freeze rain, frozen rain or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is this weather? How is it lightning and thundering, but it's raining ice, and then there's an inch of ice on the ground? Strange weather, but that was a money play for them. You know, everybody went up and bought up everything in their grocery stores. Nigga, I ain't never seen a grocery store so empty since, I can't even say COVID. I ain't never seen a grocery store so empty since Hurricane Katrina, nigga. What y'all niggas know about Hurricane Katrina? Let me But yeah, hell yeah, I ain't never seen a store cleaned out since Hurricane Katrina, nigga. When my dude swing up to Walmart, nigga, we trying to get some water, supplies, shit. We come in, nigga, it's thousands upon people in there just getting shit. Barely can move through that bitch and get this, get that. You go into the gas stations lines looped around for all 4 of the pumps, nigga. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, damn, this shit finna be bad. What's finna happen? Nigga, Hurricane Katrina came in, did damage. So yeah, that ice storm shit was a money play. Everybody bought up so much shit. They made so much money off that ice storm shit. Woo! When I say I looked at them number sales for my area where I work at, I was like, damn, nigga. I said they bought this shit, nigga. Then we got a truck full of shit. I think we had got like a truck full of shit, refrigerator full of shit to put out and stock up right before that shit came. That shit was gone, nigga, in 2-3 days. We ain't never put out that much shit that fast before. I was like, God damn, nigga spending what they just got. When I say it ain't that hard for them to take money out of nigga pockets, damn. Damn. When I looked at them numbers, I'm like, we good. Let me get a cut of that. I ain't gonna lie. The way they just made that play, let me get a cut of that shit. Let me get about 50 million. Shit. But yeah, we that ice storm, that was a money play. Niggas talking about freezing a big ass continent size ass serpent in the ocean. Cap. Stop the cap, bro. Please. Stop the cap. That's another thing too. A lot of this information that's coming out is gonna become more easily decipherable the more you open this too. Because it's just gonna be shit you're gonna be able to easily put together. Like, wait, hold on. That don't. Okay, I see what they're saying, but let me put this with this. This don't really make sense with statistical shit I can put together and you know what the effects of something like this would be, you know, on society or on the planet, or on the nature itself, or the people itself. That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, you know, a lot of this information gonna become more easily decipherable. But you're still gonna have a lot of tricksters out there, jesters as I like to call them, jester spirits that want to fool niggas and do this and do that and do this and do that instead of keeping niggas on the main priority. I told y'all everybody main priority should be where the hell these kids going. Where is these 800,000 babies going every year, my nigga? And that's just in America. We ain't talking everywhere else. In CPS and in foster home, we ain't even talking about that. And if we include them too, we might as well say where these 3 million kids going every year. I need to know. These niggas not gonna like me when I get some money. I promise you. Them Amber Alerts, I'm gonna be like Batman, nigga. Talk, nigga. I'm gonna be like Batman, nigga. I catch me a nigga trying to traffic some children, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna do some egregious shit to that nigga, make him talk. Pause on that. Pause on that. Nothing strange, but that nigga gonna definitely. I'm gonna hit him with some Batman shit, nigga. Like, where's these niggas at? Who's the leader? You feel me? But yeah, we gotta take the power back, bro. We gotta take the power back. We constantly focused on the wrong shit. Niggas focused on motherships. I mean, there is shit up there that's definitely, you feel me, but they ain't worried about us. That's the Air Force. We're the Marines, my nigga. We need to be focused on the ground force. We need to be focused on what's going on around us, and more importantly, what's going on under our feet. And that's going, as things get more and more revealed, that's what's going to further collapse the Saturn-Moon matrix, is when people start to question. Y'all gonna start to see a lot of people question more. Where's these kids going? Where's especially these black babies that come up missing in I think it was Virginia, bro. It was like 100 kids came up missing in like a 3-month span. Black kids. I'm like, what is y'all doing? And don't get me started with going over there in Africa. Where these little white babies going? Where little Sarah and them going? You feel me? Where they going to? We need to be questioning where our babies going. All our babies getting taken, nigga. They just take ours more because of this. They use it for scientific purposes. They use that shit to create certain shit that can help them deal with the sun. Put it like that. And more importantly, their blood keeps them young. we know what's going on with the adrenochrome and shit like that. But yeah, when people start to question that more, that's gonna further collapse this shit. Because a lot of people, when you find out what all these people that's so-called world leaders and politicians and whatever, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? They're prominent figures we see on a day-to-day basis on TV, social media, whatever. When we find out what these niggas have been doing to children, I promise you, so many niggas gonna throw up on the spot. Some niggas gonna themselves. Some niggas gonna immediately get enraged and set shit on fire. Like, it's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be the niggas so worried about alien disclosure. I can't wait till that children disclosure come, nigga. Wait till that children disclosure come, nigga. So we collapsing this shit, and we are collapsing this shit through conscious and subconscious thought, because we all, this is the problem with TikTok and shit like that for them. You know, this is why they want to digital ID shit now on the internet. This is why they want to try to limit the First Amendment speak bars. They want to limit the First Amendment speech. Because they see we're starting to come together on a collective set now, talking more truth now. We spitting this shit amongst each other. We all seeing the same shit. Like, okay, we all ain't crazy, nigga. What y'all niggas got going on? You feel me? What y'all niggas got going on? And when the minds start to come together on the El Cristo consciousness, or Christ consciousness, the El Cristo consciousness, nigga, when everybody start to come together on that, it's going to further collapse this system. This system is strictly based on human will. The dollar is not backed by nothing. It's literally backed by your trust in the government. What is your trust? Your will. Your human will. Your free will. Is your free will really free? Shit, you gotta go to work, don't you? You gotta pay them bills, don't you? Or you ain't gonna have no crib, ain't it? Do you really got free will, nigga? Only niggas that got free will that's off grid, got they farm and shit. You know, they live, they don't gotta go to work, none of that. They can do what they want on a day-to-day basis. Them niggas. But us, nigga, where we at, that should be our goal. But where we at, nigga, do you really have free will, though? If you got free will, call your job and quit right now. Shit, I'll call mine. What y'all want to do? No, I'll just play. Let me chill. Let me not get niggas started. But y'all get what I mean, though. Y'all get what I mean. Your system has been designed to take your will on a day-to-day basis through something called money. You work for money. You spend for money. You got niggas that kill for money. You got females that sell their literal vessel for money and letting every spirit in there that could get up in there. And now she got what they call split personality disorder because they got so much different energies moving through them, they don't even know who they is no more. Put it like that. I just burnt the shit out of my eye. But yeah, all that we gonna see that come to a fall. A lot of people gonna start to change their ways too as well. You know, I was saying in my video earlier too that there's gonna be a new intelligence. You know, you hear people talk about we going to 5D. And just to tell niggas, it's a mentality. When we talk about different dimensions, okay, yes, there is different dimensions, but it's not how niggas think it is. Like, okay, you niggas think like I can access the fifth dimension with my physical body. No, you can't. You can only access it with your mental body. Your mental body. And if you want to travel to different realities, you have to use your astral body. You got different bodies. Then you got your etheric body. This is the body that you use to sense your environment around you. Or not even just your environment, but it can pick up electromagnetic frequencies. This is why your hair raise, if like when you see something, when you in the woods and you hear some shit scary as hell, niggas get goosebumps, as they call it. Niggas get scared and get goosebumps. Or when niggas, and then you got the opposite of that. Niggas get hyped. Niggas listen to some music. And that bar hit so hard right there in that moment in your life, you get goosebumps, nigga. Because you picking up the electromagnetic frequencies with your etheric body. Hold on, as a matter of fact. Let's get active. Let's get active. The Mexicans playing that music loud as hell out they truck. I fuck with them though. I fuck with them. They music be going crazy, nigga. Okay. So look. Let's see. Etheric body, nigga. So let's look at the etheric body. There's different layers to your body. The etheric body is a... Can y'all see this? Okay, good. The etheric body is a concept in esoteric traditions, representing the first subtle layer of the human aura, acting as a blueprint and vital energy template for the physical body, responsible for growth, repair, and life functions, serving as a bridge to higher subtle bodies, often visualized as a transparent, energetic duplicate just outside the physical form. Is described as a life body that distributes energy, connects to other energy bodies, and can be influenced by practices like Reiki or meditation, with its health linked to overall vitality, which is life. But let me get some images, right? Let me get some images. I think I'm gonna use this one. Can I use this one? I want that one image, but I think we'll use this. Yeah, we'll use this. Okay, so here's your physical vessel. This is you. You feel, well, this is your vessel. This your whip. You feel me? I'm so glad this picture is like this. Let's just no features, no gender, no race, no nothing. Just an outline, physical light. You feel me? It shows some light identified form. Put it like that. That's your physical body. It's the body that's blood running through it, bones, muscles, respiratory system, the internal world. This represents the physical, because I want to say you have internal bodies too, which you technically do, but like that's something I'm still like working on trying to like basically formulate a way that I can break it down, show pictures and shit like that, and explain it to niggas. But this is your physical body, your bones, blood, heart, brain, all that. And then you have your etheric body, which would be like your fucking hairs, the hairs on your skin, because your skin is your biggest organ. And then more importantly, your hairs, because your hairs is antennas. That's why they stand up and shit like that when you feel some shit. Or if you put like a balloon next to somebody's arm, you'll see the hairs raise up on their arm if they got hair. And then this body is responsible for connecting to the higher bodies, like the emotional layer, mental layer, and astral layer, which is your astral body. It's the body you use to go here and go there in your dreams and shit, which you do every night. And then the mental layer, this is the layer that you be on when you thinking on some critical shit. You just sitting there plotting some shit. Hopefully it's for something good, not no bullshit. But you sitting there plotting, nigga. You finna come up with a plan to get some bread, or you finna come up with a plan to I don't know, get you an interview or something, nigga. Whatever it is, nigga. You finna plan a new set of content that you finna start doing or some shit. You're using the mental body to travel to higher dimensions of thinking. This is where you get your niggas like Einstein and shit like that, because these niggas be tapping into higher planes of thinking in order for them to come up with the most miraculous and phenomenal shit that they come up with. Like Nikola Tesla, for example. How the fuck that nigga figure out how to make free energy? Now, don't get me wrong. We know they stole that Egyptian technology. We know that. We know they stole really Atlantean technology. Because the Egyptian is the last tribe of the Atlantis before the fall. Anyways, we know they stole that shit, but we ain't gonna say nothing. But Nikola Tesla, you feel me? How he come up with that shit that he came up with? Because he was tapped into the higher dimensions of his mental body, the mental plane of thinking. And then you got your spiritual layer, your celestial layer, and then your etheric layer. So like spiritual layer, the etheric template. So this is like your etheric body for your astral body. And I know it kind of sounds weird, but like there's higher levels past the astral plane. And this spiritual layer, as they call it, or etheric template, which that's the name that I like to see right there, because that's the one that I'm familiar with. The etheric template. This is like your high, as it says right here, your higher will, but this is also like your etheric body for your astral body though. And in astral body, you see here unconditional emotions, bridge between physical and spiritual layers. Celestial layer. Now, this is like your planetary bodies. Yes, you have a planetary body. You come from the planet, do you not? You know, this is when you tap into higher feelings, that oneness state where you're at one with everything. You one with the birds, nigga, the wind. You one with the dirt. You one with the fire. If you got some candles or some shit, or I don't know, you got some fire nearby or something maybe, or you just start creating that shit. I don't know, but yeah, you know, you just one with nature and the elements. You feel everything. I can say the times that I really feel that shit is when I'm on some shrooms, bro. When I be like, if I had to take a shaman dose, nigga, on God, nigga, I'll be feeling like I'm at one with everything, nigga. I be crying about the ants, nigga. I be like, look at them niggas. This nigga lifting a boulder. That would be a boulder if he was my size. Like, and them niggas be going to work. You feel me? I be shit like that. Butterflies, nigga. Just animals themselves. You know, dogs, cats. You know, I can feel the spirit in them. That in you know, ever since I took that shit, that allowed me to feel more into nature and animals, the spirit of everything around me. You feel me? But your celestial layer, that's your planetary body. This is like the highest euphoric state you can get, bro. Well, nah, I wouldn't say that because you got the Ketheric layer, but and this is the universal energy field, the universe itself, basically. But these are different bodies that you maneuver through on a day-to-day basis. Like, don't let nobody tell you that your chakras ain't open, nigga, because everybody chakras is open. It's just some people's shits is weak, some people's shits is a little damaged. But it don't take nothing but a little healing to get them bitches back on full power. It don't take nothing for you to meditate 3 days straight, fast 3 days straight, and get that bitch back. Get them short. I said them shorts. Get them bitches back on point. You know, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself out there, man. Please don't. Y'all just don't know what we capable of, bro. We capable of some extraordinary shit. This is why we see extraordinary people in life. We see these niggas, they be like, man, he that one or she that one. Yeah, cause nigga, they tapped into they tapped into all 7 of these layers, nigga. They tapped into all 7 of these layers. And I ain't even did no shit like that. But yeah, you know, we see them niggas that just be like, damn, that nigga cut different. You know, like LeBron, well, you know, I'm a LeBron hater. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like that nigga Curry, you feel me? That nigga different. Who's shooting like that nigga? Ain't nobody shooting like that nigga. I don't want to hear nothing about it. That nigga Curry was different. You feel me? That nigga Kyrie, who got handles like Kyrie? I don't want to hear no Allen Iverson. I'm sorry. That nigga Kyrie is the modern day Allen Iverson. He doing shit I ain't never seen Iverson do. But that's because he tapped into all 7 layers. And that nigga Kyrie spiritual. We know what's up with Kyrie. So this nigga going crazy. He going crazy with the God body. When you tap into all 7 of these, you create the God body. Let me put my face back up. So let me make sure my shit good. I be having to check my stream, make sure it's good on my phone. Shout out to the 6 of y'all that's in here. You feel me? And we got 7 likes out of 6 people. That's actually good. I like that ratio, nigga. I like that ratio. That means if I had 100 people in here, that shit might be like 80 likes. Yes, sir. We need to keep that ratio going, nigga. It's free. But yeah, we seen the fall of the Saturn-Moon matrix because everybody rising in consciousness. We see this shit. You know, this is why I kind of took a break from the, you know, well, I ain't gonna say took a break, but you know, step back from everything that be going on with the black conscious community, because it's just too much, you know, pride going on. That's all it is. You feel me? Niggas really fuck with each other for real. Oh God, niggas really fuck with each other. We ain't gonna sit here and cap. Niggas really fuck with each other for real. I don't care what no niggas say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what. Just like that nigga, you know, that nigga Fade texting me and shit time I go lie. I don't give a fuck what I said about you. I still fucks with you though. You feel me? We just gotta kick this pride shit to the side, nigga, and just get the babies. We just gotta get the babies, cause that's all we gotta do. If we can just all come to one agreement, babies, nigga, save the babies. I'm cool with that. And then once we got that done, everybody can go their own way. I don't give no fucks. You feel me? I don't give no fucks. Just like, you know, it's so much shit that's just going on with the black conscious community. I'm just like, bro, y'all really love each other for real. Y'all just the pride in a way, because we some prideful people. I'm not gonna lie, black people are very, 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 very much prideful people. I don't care what none of y'all say out there. We are when we came from building pyramids like this, nigga, on some Lego. Man, let me show you how we did them bitches, boy. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna bring niggas' childhoods back with this. Only real niggas know this right here. Hold on. Hold on. I got y'all. I gotta see the. Oh, they ain't got the game, nigga, where you be. I don't think I can find it, y'all. I think hold on. I might be able to find it. Nah, I don't think I can find it, gang. Man, that used to be my shit, cause y'all ever play Lego Star Wars, nigga, the Star Wars Lego game, nigga? And niggas can use the force to build shit, nigga. That shit be like, oh God. I'm trying to find that shit for y'all, bro. I need niggas to see this shit, cause this is exactly how we built them goddamn pyramids, nigga. Hold on. I don't think I can find it, man. Okay, I might have y'all though. I might have y'all. I might have y'all. See, they got the sound effect, but they don't got like the fucking the gameplay, bro. Yeah, I might be cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked, chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't find that shit. But only real ones know that game, bro. Lego Star Wars, nigga. Nigga hopped on the Lego Star Wars, nigga. You get the whooping nigga ass. You pull up to a little puzzle piece, nigga. You gotta use the force to build shit. That should be. I'd be like, damn, nigga, building the fuck out the hoes with his mind. I'm like, that's some live shit. So I'm like, you know, when we finally came to the remembrance of our divine history, that we went from building shit like that, megalithic shit, powerful shit, things that can create limitless energy. Hell yeah, we gonna be some prideful people, bro. To a certain, but not, I ain't gonna say overly prideful though, where it's like on some Lucifer shit. It's just we proud of our work, nigga. And we angry, nigga. People don't know that a lot of black people rage is ancestral. It's not just from slavery, nigga. We have ancestral rage because we've been, the fucking over started during the ancient times with our own blood, nigga. It started during ancient times. So we got the righteous ones. We got some ancestral rage, nigga. Really, a lot of us do. And then, you know, all the grievous shit that was done to us by every other, you feel me, from the biblical times all the way up till now in modern day, and it's still going on. Hell yeah, we gonna have some ancestral rage, nigga. A lot of us pissed off, and we got motherfucking pride, nigga. A lot of pride. Because we lost shit that was, I ain't even gonna say lost shit. We had some big shit around this bitch that got stolen from us, gang. Who not gonna be mad about that shit and big about that shit, nigga? We did this, we did that, nigga. Give us our credit. Fuck do you mean? Give us our credit. Give us our credit. Niggas talking about the calendar. Nigga, the Mayans been figured that out. The Sumerians been figured that out. The Egyptians been figured that out. Talking about some time, nigga. 12 p.m. Fuck. We had our own shit, nigga. But really, it was simple, nigga. We ain't even really had to, we did, but we really ain't have to do that, nigga. All you had to do is just look. Be like, okay, the sun rising. Okay, we got about this much a day. Okay, it's the sun is straight up in the sky. So in our location, we have half of the day left. Okay, now it's about that far down at a 45-degree angle. So we got about 25% of the day left. Okay, the sun set. Simple, nigga. Like the fuck. I don't know where. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where all that extra time numbers and shit came in at. I don't really even know. Because clearly, if it's nighttime and it's dark, nigga, it's time to go to sleep. And the males go to sleep and the females do shit at night. Because the females really is nocturnal creatures, bro. The females conduct a lot of healing rituals, you know, seances and shit during nighttime, bro, because the nighttime represents the feminine energy, the darkness energy. Her womb is darkness. You come out of, the man comes out of darkness, out the woman. And that's her giving birth to light, the sun. So yeah, you know, and then the sun come up, niggas get active. So all the shit that's taking place, bro, we just, the energy just there. It's there. It's, I don't know how long this tension can keep pulling before shit snap. I'm telling you, it's a tension in the air. Everybody feel it. I don't know how much more we can keep tugging and tugging and tugging until this shit snap. This shit finna get ready to snap. They finna pull some gimmick. They already talking about a new disease and shit like that. They already keep trying to predict these. Somehow, yeah, some shit. We got a blueprint set up. You know, the World Economic Forum talking about we got a blueprint set up for this disease X. Just like, nah, bro, get back with them shots. I ain't gonna lie, if they come out with a new set of shots, I'm going off grid. I might have to end YouTube, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. If they come with them shits again and they mandate that shit, bro, I might just have to quit YouTube, quit everything, and just quit society, nigga, and go back to being a goddamn what's that nigga name? Bear Grylls. Y'all remember that nigga Bear Grylls? Man versus Wild. On God, nigga. We finna go back to that shit. Fuck that. I can't do it no more. Y'all not finna keep forcing this shit down my throat. And I ain't even get the first vaccines. But they damn sure was going hard with that shit and federally mandating this shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting that shit. I did not get tested and I did not get those shots. Never got sick. But the people that got them shots somehow got sick and then that shit started spreading. They do this shit every time. They do it with the flu. When people go get them flu shots, you're getting a literal piece of the virus, a dead piece of it. And it infects you, but on a small level. But now that you're infected, guess what? You're spreading it to niggas who don't got it and ain't even got the shot and ain't infected. And you want to know the crazy part is, because one of my peoples at the job, she was like, yeah, she got the shot, the flu shot, and she was like, it don't even protect you from the flu, because she still ended up getting the flu right after she overcame the flu from the shot, because the shot is the virus itself. I'm like, who comes up with this shit? How do you make something that's supposed to prevent something, but somebody still catch something, even though they got the something? Like, make that make sense. My dude's got them COVID shots, and still 2 years later, got when my granny passed and she had to move stuff out of her house and shit, she got caught COVID. I'm like, so what the fuck was the point of them shots? Shit ain't worth nothing. Actually, I ain't gonna say it ain't worth nothing. It's something in that motherfucker, bro. And niggas got that shit in their system and they feel it. They know they feel that shit. I don't care what a nigga say. If you ain't drop dead like them first batch of motherfuckers that was having them random heart attacks and shit. Remember the nigga that died on the NFL field? You know he got them. Remember LeBronny James? Bronny Jr. nigga had a heart attack on the court. Nigga young as hell, but he had got the buyouts. And then motherfuckers was just dropping dead and shit from neural aneurysms and shit and strokes and heart attacks, myocarditis. Come on, man. They literally just started killing. That's the depopulation agenda. And this next one ain't gonna be so nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. This next one not gonna be so. Whatever they trying to concoct is not gonna be nice, and I'm not taking it. I would rather eat dirt, nigga. God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt, nigga. Remember that. Niggas remember that shit. God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt. Niggas eat that shit fresh off the ground, nigga. 5-second rule, head ass. But hell yeah, niggas know they feel that shit in their system, bro. I don't know what niggas got in them, but try to detox that shit. I'm pretty sure there's ways to get that shit out your system some way, somehow. Shit, let's not forget, we all got hit with shit before we had to go to school. Tetanus shots, hepatitis shots and shit like that, just so we can go to school. Like, what y'all really putting in us? Why every time these kids get these shots, and then when they go to school, The teacher saying they acting like this and they acting like that, and these kids taking them to the doctors, and now they ADHD. Oh, he got bipolar disorder, split personality disorder after they get these buyouts. Come on now. They been fucking us up. Way before them COVID shots, they been fucking us up. That's why a lot of us is dysfunctional today. This is why a lot of us grew up in dysfunctional ass households. This is why a lot of us grew up getting touched in these households, nigga. That's what we don't want to speak about in the black community. We need to talk about that too. How a lot of motherfuckers keep touching their babies and shit. Stop doing that shit. Niggas be quick to talk about, no. I told niggas it ain't just Epstein and Diddy and them. This shit trickled down in the households, nigga. You got spirits taking over in the households. And you got niggas, it ain't even spirits. Some niggas just not thinking right. They fucked up in the head because of whatever the fuck has took place with them in their childhood. Think about it. Everything has a root. Anything that has a problem, there's a root cause to that problem, bro. There's a root cause to that problem. So we gotta understand that, like, we've been getting fucked up. That's why a lot of us is dysfunctional today. And there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of us healing through that. All we gotta do is go through mental healing. And when we do the things that we need to do, like brain games and shit like that, reading, meditating, binaural beats, get on game, isochronic tones. And I ain't talking about them shits on YouTube. Go to a generator. Go to a online site where they have generators where you can generate your own sounds and frequencies, nigga. One I would recommend is mynoise.net, but isochronic tones, binaural beats, and bilateral frequencies, nigga. Y'all ain't never heard no shit like that, nigga. They like, what the fuck? Nigga said bilateral frequencies. What them is, nigga? And listen to some, and more importantly, listen to some raw gamma waves, bro. So like, if you a person that's in school right now and you studying, but you have a hard time studying because you got ADHD and shit like that, I got you, my nigga. Go to mynoise.net and turn on some binaural beats and put it on the focus hertz, which I think is beta, which is like 12 hertz, maybe 14 hertz. Or if you really want to lock in, put it on 32 hertz gamma waves, nigga. Them the highest brain waves you can emit. When you lucid dream, you're emitting gamma waves. I looked into that. When niggas be lucid dreaming, your brain is producing gamma waves. Your brain is producing frequencies at such a high hertz that it allows you to become aware in your dreams. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm here, nigga. You talk to the dream people like, yeah, y'all nigga in a dream right now. And then they just start looking at you funny and shit. Like, yeah. Listen to some binaural beats if you need to study or some shit, or you working on some shit, blueprint or whatever. Just turn them hoes on. It might be a little weird for niggas that ain't never heard them hoes before. If you never heard no binaural beats and you hear that shit, it might be a little weird, but just let it sit for about a minute, and it's gonna start to feel. It's gonna feel like your brain being massaged, nigga. And you can change the frequencies and go to each and different one. That should be feeling good in the motherfucker. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but my brain be feeling good, nigga. Like, I can feel a relief in my brain. It's like, it's like producing, what they call it? Not cortisol, but it's the opposite of cortisol. I wouldn't say dopamine, but like, it's producing something that makes my brain, it just feel like that motherfucker being massaged, nigga, in my eardrums, nigga. But yeah, I would recommend shit like that. Just find your own thing and do your own thing. That's what helps niggas, tune in to the higher parts of your brain. Tune into the higher functions of your brain. I kind of low-key lost track of what I was saying, though, recommending them websites. But yeah, that's what I be doing. I know that's what I be doing. So I'm just putting niggas on game. You could be working out, nigga, turn on some binaural beats to help you focus. Or you can listen to your music. Really, you could turn on some binaural beats, have it real low in the background, like 1% volume, because your brain still pick up those frequencies. So I learned this shit like when I was like 12 years old about subliminals, because I was like, what is subliminals and shit? And they was talking about like, how they flash images real quick on TV and shit in the commercials, those subliminals. Or you have audio subliminals where niggas have some mantras in the background of their music, but it's like real low where you can't even hear what they saying, but your brain still picks it up because that's even though it's that low, that 1% frequency, that 1% volume of frequency is still traveling in your ear. Your brain is registering that, so it don't matter. It don't matter. So we got to be careful. A lot of the shit that be going on in the music. You feel me? A lot of niggas be putting spells in their music and shit. Be careful of that. Um, but yeah, binaural beats. Add it on. You can have it real low. Turn on your music that you want to listen to. Some SZA or some Young Boy, whatever you listen to, nigga. I'm not judging you. Turn on your shit and just have that in the background and go to work. You feel me? Um, whatever. But yeah, niggas just go to work and do what y'all gotta do. You feel me? Do what y'all gotta do. But we seeing the collapse of the Saturn-Moon matrix. I wanna hold on, let me pull this up too real quick. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Okay. So as we continue to move into the fifth dimensional mental plane, that's what's happening. When niggas say we going to 5D, now yes, we will see things that would be 5D-ish in the physical realm because you have everybody thinking on that mentality. If you got everybody thinking about free energy, if you got everybody trying to be the next inventor, hell, invented becomes a competition. Who can build the best invention around? Well, I don't know how good that can go. I don't know how long we can go before shit start getting fucked up with that. But you know, yeah, niggas start inventing shit. Niggas want to be healers. Niggas want to create the latest and greatest technology or make the latest and greatest artwork, make the latest and greatest music, clothing, whatever. You know, we will begin to see that. You feel me? We will begin to see shit like flying cars and shit like that, like the Jetsons and shit, because niggas is gonna put it like this. Like I said, it's a battle for consciousness. It's always been a battle for consciousness on this planet. And the consciousness, the 5D side, the higher self is winning. AKA the universe, AKA God, AKA Mother Nature, AKA Father Son, is winning, bro. And people are tired. We're tired of this old lifestyle, nigga. Niggas tired of this shit. We want something new, nigga. We want something new, genuinely new, and we want something that's not gonna fuck up the planet. We want a new. When they say new world order, take that and apply that to, you know, the positive side. Like we really do need a new world order. We need to get these niggas out the fucking way and get some righteous niggas in these, you know, in positions that could lead the people. And more importantly, everybody needs to be a leader. We need to get out of that old Pisces mindset of everybody being a follower and following niggas. No, everybody needs to be a leader. Because if one fall, nigga, another gonna step up. He fall, another gonna step up. Now 10 more stepping up behind that one just to keep protection. Like, come on now. Everybody got to be a leader, gang. You can't just sit back and follow everything all your life. Who's stopping you from being the shepherd himself? Why would you want to be the sheep, nigga? Be the shepherd, nigga. Who's stopping you? I'm just saying, who's stopping you, niggas? Who's stopping you from being the next Einstein? Who's stopping you from being the next Malcolm X, nigga? Who's stopping you from being the next Jordan? I'm just saying. Who's stopping you from being the next Michael Jackson? I'm just saying. Nobody's stopping you. You have free will to live this life how you want to. Don't let niggas limit you. I'm telling you, your power is unlimited, nigga. When you understand this is literally the universe, when you understand the shape of your neurons is the shape of the trees that spread in and out the ground. The shape of, when you understand your neurons is the shape of lightning bolts, nigga. When you understand your neuron is the shape of the constellations. What can't you do, my nigga? What the fuck can't you do? Who the fuck is stopping you, niggas? Stop limiting yourself. Stop listening to all these niggas. These new age preachers. That's all it is. And you know what? B-Dale said some he made a very good point about the fucking conscious community. I watched this live last night. It's like niggas in this conscious community have a Christian way of thinking. Like, if you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, you ain't doing this, then you gonna do this, then that, and then that. Like, who said I'm gonna be like this if I'm not doing this? Who said that? Says who? Says this, says that. Nah, you can't force that on me, my guy. You can't force that on me. When you realize you literally been reality like Doctor Strange, nigga, no, you're not gonna limit me with that shit. I'm gonna limit myself to nature and the sun. You feel me? Nature and the sun. And that ain't just here on Earth, nigga. Anywhere else, nature is also the cosmos. You feel me? Nature is also the entire cosmos, my guy. Each sun is a living consciousness displaying their own realities. You feel me? Their own realities and they own each domains. We got our domain. This sun got his own domain here. There's different domains everywhere with their own beings, species, all that, bro. So yeah, don't limit yourself out here, bro. Please don't limit yourself out here. You can do whatever you want to do, bro. Just do it. Stop. What are you waiting for? I don't know what niggas is doing. What are you waiting for? You wanna to the aunties out there, you wanna lose some weight, get in that gym. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? You wanna look young and good how you used to? Do that. Who's stopping you? Not every one of y'all can do it. I'm gonna be honest. Well, it's somebody for somebody. It's always a person for that person out there. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, you feel me? Who's stopping you? You niggas wanna increase your intellect to the hood niggas. You like, man, nigga, I'm kind of tired of being dumb. I used to be that nigga. I want to learn what the fuck be going on around this bitch. What is going on in this world? Who is God? What is this? What is that? What is that? You feel me? Let me fuck what them niggas say. Like, oh, that nigga reading. Nigga, fuck you. If you don't like it, then stop fucking with me. Oh, it ain't even got to be like that, cuz it ain't got to be like. But it's like that though, cuz then they gonna start when they see you reading on an often basis and this, that, and the third. It's gonna be doing this to distract you, that to distract you. You feel me? Just bullshit. You know, little bullshit. Y'all get what I mean? It ain't always some petty shit. It's just distractions. Niggas holding you back. It's not always a person falling out with somebody. Sometimes a person just can't rise, bro. When you start to reach these higher dimensions, mental dimensions, nigga, some people you just can't relate to them no more. For real. Cause they not trying to come up there with you. Like, nigga, come on. Key, let's do this shit. I don't even feel like doing that cause I'd rather stay in the trap. I'd rather stay in the trap. Like, okay. You can do that. You feel me? Niggas got their ways of doing that and going about it. I mean, yeah, the money and all that shit, but look at Floyd Mayweather. The nigga got all that money and can't read, nigga. Nigga don't even got basic intelligence. That's sad. That's one of the most simple things on planet Earth. That's like, I think one of the top 5 most simplest things you can do as a human is read symbols, nigga. And Floyd Mayweather can't even do that. I mean, I don't know now. Maybe he has done some reading. I hope he has. But if he still ain't did no reading, this nigga literally sacrificed his intelligence for money. That's gotta be the most retard shit you can ever do on any planet, in any galaxy, in any cosmos, nigga. And sacrifice your intelligence for some bullshit. Nigga not even gonna know how to start a fire when he lose all that money and all that shit lose value and shit hit the fan and niggas gotta go back to the Stone Age. Or we don't even gotta go back to the Stone Age. Niggas get set back. Put it like that. Niggas can get set back by a couple generations. Back to the analog shit and shit like that. Or just basic survival. Like, who knows, nigga? I'm not saying they got nukes, but if nukes was to fall and hit today, how many niggas know how to make a gas mask? A DIY gas mask? Not too many niggas know how to do that. How many niggas know how to start a fire from scratch? Not too many niggas. No. And to you women, I suggest you women, y'all women should definitely be learning that shit. Because it ain't always going to be a man around to do some shit for you. Especially if it's in times like that. There ain't gonna always be a nigga around to do some shit for you. You gonna have to know how to do some shit yourself. Especially if you got, you got young ones. But, yeah, like I was saying, niggas is sacrificing their intelligence, man. That's crazy work. I could never do that. I could never do that, bro. Why the fuck would I want to sacrifice my intelligence for some shit that's temporary? It ain't even, intelligence is infinite. Intelligence is immortal. Money is mortal. Like, that should be killing me. That should be killing me on how niggas move in this game, nigga. Some of y'all need to run this shit back. Y'all need to go to the practice lobby before y'all come to the real match, cause y'all niggas, I'm telling you, that money don't mean shit. It only means shit to you if you got material desires, which everybody do. I'm not gonna lie to you. In some way, shape, or form. It depends on what it is. You got some niggas that want to get some new Jordans. Am I judging a nigga for that? Hell nah. He came here to live life how he want to live life. That's him, not me. You got some niggas that want to spend their money on coochie. Cool. That's them, not me. I'm not judging a nigga for doing that. Some niggas just ain't got no game. Be real with you. Some niggas gonna spend their money on drugs. Some niggas gonna spend their money on this. Some niggas gonna spend their money on that. Some people gonna spend it. Yeah. Niggas spend money on everything. They energy on everything. Some niggas spend their money on health. Some niggas spend their money on land. Some niggas spend their money on assets, tangible assets, gold, silver, real estate. You know, shit like that. You know, niggas is spending their money on material shit. But it's a mortal thing. It's a mortal thing. That's the problem. Intelligence is not physical. You can't see intelligence physically. A nigga, the only time you see intelligence is through nature, like the plants or some shit, animals or people. You don't just see raw intelligence in the air like, oh, I'm holding some intelligence, nigga. I mean, I guess you could say you holding some intelligence. Like, if you holding your child, like, yeah, I'm holding some intelligence right here, nigga. You could say that, but still, like, nigga, intelligence. The ability, what is intelligence? The ability to get smarter, the ability to learn things and get smarter, and not only that, more importantly, retain memory. That's the most important factor. Because you can learn some shit all day, but are you remembering? You can read some shit all day, like, oh yeah, I just read me a book today, but how much of that book did you remember, my guy? Niggas be feeling good after they read 3 pages. Niggas feel good after reading 3 pages, close that motherfucker, and think they Einstein all of a sudden. Nah, my nigga, how much of them 3 pages you remember? Run that shit back. Oh God, run that shit back. How much of that can you remember, my nigga? Memory is the most important factor with intelligence, because when you remember some shit, you ain't got to relearn it again. Because when situations keep coming up, where it deals with that thing you learn, you already got the memory to handle those situations. You already got the memory to do this, do that, and get it out the way. That's the power of memory. Memory really powerful as fuck, nigga. Now I see why niggas was leaving their PlayStation on when we ain't had no memory cards, nigga. We let that bitch on until we went to school, got back home, and then played the game, nigga, because we couldn't save that bitch on God. Nigga, memory important, nigga. This is why they need AI data centers. Data. What is data? Memory. They be like, oh, I got 500 gigabytes of game data. Like, I got Call of Duty on this bitch. I got Fortnite on this bitch. I got 2K. I got Last of Us. I got Detroit Become Human. You know, I got, the old school games. Red Dead Redemption 1. Red Dead Redemption. You feel me? Like, memory. I got 1 terabyte of memory on my PC. And I got 16 gigabytes of RAM memory. 16 gigabytes of RAM memory, nigga. And that's of data to help my PC run and to help my PC save shit. Because if I didn't have memory on the PC, or if I didn't have memory on the console, how I'm going to save all this work? How I'm going to save my music? How I'm going to save these videos? How I'm going to do these videos? Memory is powerful. And that's another thing that you're going to see take place this entire year, bro. A lot of people is going to come into remembrance of true divine knowledge, true divine esoteric knowledge. And the knowledge is so simple, I promise you. The only reason shit feels complex, it seems so complex, is because of the society we've been placed in, the curriculum we've been forced through for generations on end, my nigga. The curriculum we've been forced through for generations on end, the bullshit we've been taught for years on end, we gotta wash that off of us. We gotta do our own form of brainwash. Just like how they can brainwash us, you gotta brainwash yourself, nigga. You gotta wash that motherfucker. When I say wash it, get you a cloth and some soap and clean your brain, nigga. Spiritually, not physically, spiritually. Clean that motherfucker, nigga. Mentally. Go in that bitch, meditate, be like, okay, what thoughts I'm having today? Feel me? What's going on? Why I'm feeling like this? Or, you know, if you ain't feeling like nothing, feel me? Just let your thoughts flow and just be. You feel me? Just enjoy the present. Enjoy that you here right now. But memory, a lot of people are going to come into remembrance. That's a lot of things, a lot of shit we're going to see take place on the planet. There's a lot of remembrance is going to take place. You feel me? A lot of remembrance is going to take place. Because remember, like your granny always said, like your granddaddy always said, or your auntie always said, ain't nothing new under the sun. We've been saying that since the Egyptian times, nigga. Ain't nothing new under the sun. The sun older than us, nigga. The fuck? Of course, ain't nothing new under this motherfucker. This motherfucker don't see it all. This motherfucker don't see Earth when it was just air. And then turn into rocks and shit from all the meteors combining, as they say, whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, the sun been here and seen it all. The sun is the progenitor of this solar system, my guy. But the sun still has to answer to the dark matter, which is the grandmother, the universe. The universe is not the lights and galaxies and shit you see. Them lights is the suns. You feel me? The suns. The planets is the daughters. And then the one who controls all, the grandmother, the dark feminine energy, the dark matter energy, which literally creates fucking the entire universe. If there was no dark matter or dark hydrogen energy too as well, if there was no dark hydrogen or no dark matter, there would be none of this. It would be none of this. There would be no light, no nothing, no planets, no black holes, no neutron stars, no binary solar system, binary star solar systems. You feel me? It wouldn't be none of that. There we go. So yeah, we coming into remembrance on a lot of things. And as we continue to get more powerful and more powerful and more powerful, this veil is going to be stripped off of us. It's like this is how the Saturn-Moon matrix is working, bro. Let me show you. So first, I got this here: natural law, man's law. Natural law is the law of the cosmos, the law on each planet, each solar system, each galaxy, based upon principles and truth inherent to creation. What is creation? The universe itself, harmonized with. You ain't blessed, nigga. You ain't blessed. You harmonized, nigga, to get them gifts from God, as they say. Not them blessings, them gifts. You harmonize with due to knowledge, not just spiritual emotion, nigga. And oh yeah, no. You're harmonized due to knowledge and overstanding and understanding and understanding of the universe, of nature itself. Universal exists and applies anywhere in the universe, regardless of location, my nigga. Eternal and immutable, can't even be disputed. Exists and applies for as long as the universe exists and cannot be changed. Who the fuck thought of that? Who came up with that? How did he find this out? This was written somewhere. I don't think this was written by modern day humans though. This was written by them ancients, nigga. They said harmonize with what? The universe, due to knowledge and understanding of the universe. The universal laws, 12 universal laws, law of duality. Is it the law of duality, the law of polarity, the law of attraction, the law of repulsion. Damn, I'm trying to think of all them hoes off the top of my head right now. It's another one, the law of cause and effect. It's so many. I think it's 12 of them though to be exact. 13 of them to be exact, but I just can't think of all of them off the top of my head. Then you got man's law, based upon dogmatic beliefs, constructs of mind, the mental plane. So, hold on. Let me get y'all right. Wait a second. See, that made me okay. Damn. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay, fuck it. We just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. So man's law based upon dogmatic beliefs, control beliefs that controlling beliefs, like they're trying to control you through having you believe in this, believe in that, believe in this, these constructs, these false constructs that's being made through the that's what I was finna show y'all. That's what I was finna show y'all. Matrix waking up. When he woke up, nigga. This is what this looks like on a metaphysical level. Yo auric body, like how I was just showing y'all with this. These are attached to your aura body. You can't see that shit. I told y'all this shit much scarier. I would rather it be like this than some shit I can't even fucking see. You feel me? Now don't get me wrong, even when it was inside the matrix, they still couldn't see shit. But this is on a metaphorical aspect though. You feel me? These things are connecting through the tethering of the because the planets all share energy with each other. The planets emit radiation as well. So they emit frequencies, they emit codes, they emit light. I mean, that's how we even are able to see the planets, because we got it in order for us to even see anything, light has to enter our eyes. So these tethered energies connect to the moon. And you gotta remember there's a hexagon on top of Saturn. Which I'm pretty sure all y'all don't seen at this point. And if you know the hexagon can also be drawn as a cube. A cube is the 3-dimensional format of a hexagon, and the hexagon is the 2-dimensional format of a cube. Just do the drawing, you'll see it come together. And if you notice, there's a lot of things in society, like for example, like bees build honeycombs is in fucking hexagon shapes. You have a car brand named after the planet Saturn, the Saturn cars, that brand Saturn. What's another thing that I seen that's like, fuck, I can't think off the top of my head. But the black mecha cube also as well, the black cube. Oh, and as well as the cross. As well as the cross for the Christian religion, because the cross can be folded up into a 3-dimensional cube, putting your mind inside of the 3-dimensional box. This is what they mean by going from 3D to 5D. A lot of people are going to start thinking outside of the box, and we're going to start to see that take place in the physical reality. Remember how I said we live in hell because everybody has a hellish mindset? But if everybody start turning their minds to a heavenly mindset, we'll see heavenly shit. We'll see less murders, less killings, less kidnappings. To the point we won't even see it no more at all, because everybody thinking on a high frequency. Niggas been brainwashed to think positive. You feel me? Niggas been brainwashed to be heavenly. Have fun, be creative. You know, be yourself, more importantly. And that's what's going to start to take place amongst people. Not everybody, but a good majority of society, human society. Niggas is going to start to tap into that heavenly mindset. We're going to start to see that more. I mean, we kind of seeing it now, less murders and shit like that. It's just, you know, now it's an all-out war between us and the government, because they see that we rising up, and they don't like that. And, you know, they losing their money, they losing their pockets, they losing this, they losing control. More importantly, they're losing control. And when they lose control, they start to lose. And more importantly, when they lose control over our minds, they're going to lose control over them babies. And when they lose control over them babies and they can't feed them gods no more, we gonna start seeing, and that's when you gonna hear about some contact with aliens, nigga. You gonna see some real shit come out. I'm telling you, if we was to get today, if we was to all wake up tomorrow and be like, where these kids at? We taking our kids out of school, we keeping our kids at home, and we all homeschool. I'm telling you, they gonna get grievous with it. They gonna get egregious, because they would rather do what they can to kill you and take your child than to face the wrath of what they made a deal with. I promise you. Because they sold their souls to those entities, like fully 100%. Like whatever they do, they sold their soul for global power to control society, bro. So when they die, that being can do whatever they want with their soul. They could put them in eternal probing. Y'all know what I mean by that. They could put them in eternal fire. They could put them in eternal darkness, void, whatever the case may be. They could do whatever the fuck they want with their soul, and their soul can't go nowhere else. It has no more free will because they sold their free will. When you sell your free will up intentionally, nigga, you don't even got to sign no contract. When you sell your free will intentionally, it's over with. But yeah, so imagine this, the Matrix, the Saturn-Moon Matrix. The moon itself is called a natural satellite. The moon is in control of the tides, which means the moon controls water. Your body is 70% water. Y'all don't see how this shit works on a microscopic scale. This is what I mean by, you know, it's gonna be some niggas out there like, oh, how planets affecting us? How they creating the damn matrix? I'm telling you how, my boy. Your moon literally moves all water on the earth. Your body is 70% water, as well as your brain is 70% water. The entire earth is 70% water. So what you think the moon doing with all that water? Especially if they got shit. The moon is also in something called tidal lock, which I believe is not natural. They can say it is all they want. Like, oh yeah, there's other planets out there in tidal lock. I don't know. I can't keep taking what y'all niggas say after all the lying y'all don't did. But the moon is in something called a tidal lock, which means the moon never turns. You know how the planet turn and shit? And then it orbits the sun as it's turning like that? The moon orbits us, but it never turns. We always see one side of the moon. That don't sit right with me, because Jupiter and moons be orbiting and rotating. Saturn moons be orbiting and rotating. They not stuck in no tidal lock. Why is that? So something ain't natural about that motherfucker up there for it to be. What's on the other side? Why can't we never see the other side? These niggas been to the moon. They probably seen what's on the other side. Why can't we see? Why can't we see, coach? What if I don't want to see the same side every goddamn day? What's behind it, motherfucker? So we don't even really know what the fuck going on up there for real. But I will very much put my cards on that. Motherfucker is doing something to the people on Earth in ties with the hexagon, the hexagonal energy of Saturn, which is also named after the Roman god Saturn, or aka Kronos, aka Father Time, which created this false time construct, and as well as all the Demi-Urges, these false constructs. This is what brings me back to this. Hold on, can y'all see this shit? This brings me back to this. These dogmatic beliefs, constructs of mind. They make you believe you gotta make 6 figures. They make you believe you gotta believe in God and go to church every day. They make you believe you gotta brush your teeth with fluoride toothpaste. They make you believe you gotta drink tap water. They make you believe you gotta watch all day news to get the most truthful and 100% information. Like, nah, we done with that, gang. This is Pisces energy. That shit is literally getting burnt away by the Kundalini energy itself, and they don't like that. So this is further deconstructing the Saturn-Moon matrix that's taking place on us right now. Because like I said, with that combined energy of Saturn, and the moon is a natural satellite that can literally communicate with other planets, not just our planet, communicate with other planets and as well as the sun. And these frequencies are being tethered to us like this on some matrix shit, but it's being tethered to our aura field, something you can't see with the naked eye. You feel me? This is something you can't see with the naked eye. These are the spiritual parasites. These are your succubus and incubus. These are your preachers. These are your McDonald's and all that other shit. You feel me? This is your porn. This is your all these different tethers. These are different dogmatic beliefs complied with due to fear of punishment. So like, for example, a nigga like me going against the system, a nigga like me speaking this, speaking that, they're like, nah, nigga, you gonna tell these folks some bullshit and keep them sleep, or we gonna get you up out of here. You feel me? And niggas will comply due to fear of punishment, but they mainly pull this off through religion. Niggas like, oh, if you don't do this, you don't do this, you gonna go to hell. Like, you feel me? So comply with due to fear of punishment differs with location based upon the whim of legislators, moral relativism. So these laws different, like the laws are different in Russia than they are here in America. The laws are different in China than they are in Europe. The laws are different than Norway than they are in New Zealand. You see what I'm saying? That's not, there should be universal law. Changes with time. So laws change over time based upon the whim of the legislators, based on who the fuck the legislators is. The new people in power. Changes with time based upon the whim of the legislators, which we're kind of seeing right now because they're trying to limit the First Amendment speech. They don't want to hear this type of shit that I'm speaking on the internet no more, because there's too many of us out here speaking this shit now, and they can't handle it. So when you see this is the Saturn-Moon matrix. That's how it's connected to you. is using the water within your body, nigga. Your body, that's where most of your emotions is taking place. On the internal aspect though, is the flow of the water. Your body is 70% water. That water is being pulled and tugged on a day-to-day basis by that thing up there. And this thing can, and then you have something called cymatics. If you know what cymatics is, you know, they utilize that in order to create certain low frequency patterns and geometric patterns, you know, vibrations inside, you know, basically creating these vibrational patterns inside the water in our body that puts us on a lower state. Like the blood moon, for example, that's when they really get, that's when they blood bending. When you see a blood moon, now they not just managing the water in your body, they're now managing the blood in your body, because your blood contains most of the water. You feel me? Your blood, that's where they showed you that shit in Avatar, you know, Avatar The Last Airbender, nigga. When the water tried, they can bend blood on a certain time of the moon. When there was a certain time that the moon hit, I remember that shit. When a certain time that the moon hit on a specific season, nigga, them niggas can literally snatch the blood out your shit. That's OP. I dare say that's, damn, nigga. That's, I don't think there's no benders. I don't think earth, fire, and air, yeah, I don't think earth, fire, and air doing no shit like that. Maybe air, you could take the air out of nigga lungs and make them suffocate. I think. I don't think I ever seen that shit, but I know for sure blood bending. Hell yeah. So when you see blood moons, they for sure blood bending. And if it's full, oh my God. Remember when they say a full moon out, the crazy people out. Because it's these disruptive frequencies are taking the place amongst their etheric body, in their physical body, which contains the water inside. And remember, the water is the spiritual medium, the connector between the physical plane and the emotional and astral plane. The astral plane. It's the medium, the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. Water is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. The physical is solid, and then the spiritual is gas. And in the middle of that is liquid, which is water. And that etheric layer plays a part in that too. Physical sensations. And the emotional layer, personal emotions and feelings. Mental layer, thought patterns. So keep track of your thought patterns, because some thoughts ain't your thoughts. Bridge between physical and spiritual layers. They say the astral layer. This is the water, and then the spiritual layer. So this is right here in between the physical 1, 2, 3, and 4. These right here. Well, this really would be 8. So I don't know why they just, okay. Anyways, but in between here would be all that water. You feel me? All that water. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. So let me see. Okay, my bad. I didn't even check chat. He said miss some of the teaching, but I'm up in here. Peace, Terrence. Peace, OG. He said they have a supercomputer. Yes, they use the hexagon on top of Saturn. Yup. And they displaying though, they using that disruptive frequency that comes off that planet, because that planet emits frequency. It emits sound too. It doesn't just emit light. It emits sound too as well. And they're taking that and using those frequencies and dispersing it amongst the planet through full moons and through especially full blood moons. And that causes, you know, all the shit that we're experiencing in this society. How we fail, how we went from these great civilizations to fall into such a primitive civilization that we live in today that kills the planet and don't even heal the planet. That's some crazy shit. So we're seeing the fall in real time. This is why people harmonizing and getting their gifts now, because you're taking them, you're like Neo, you waking up, you taking that shit out of you, taking them cords off. You feel me? You taking all that shit off. And now you becoming more in sync, and all your gifts can magnetically pull to you now. Your magnetic field is being hindered, bro. It's being hindered. That's why, let me show y'all one more time. Your magnetic field with the Saturn-Moon matrix. Imagine these lines connecting to your aura field from the use of the 5G towers. You know, this grid they use in the nanoparticulates and the graphene oxide they spraying in the chemtrails. You know, the buyouts. You know, all in whatever the fuck they put in the food. All that creates this massive thing that begins sending these tendrils out. Because you're on such a low frequency now, these things can now attach to your aura field. Your aura field is weak enough for it to penetrate and attach to you physically. and starts to fuck you up internally. And now when you fucked up internally, your external world becomes fucked up. But now that shit being pulled up off of you, now your magnetic field is getting stronger again. Now you able to magnetically pull in the shit that you be thinking about, especially if you putting the work in behind. I'm telling you, gang. It's simple science. It's simple science. You can't beat science, my nigga. That shit grease. I don't know. Hey, whoever's the first nigga on, I mean, I say the first ancient nigga, whoever the first nigga that landed on this motherfucker or came out the ground and started thinking about some science, shout out to you, nigga. Shout out to you. But other than that, we've been live for about 2 hours. I'm finna go and get up out of here. We seeing the collapse of the fall. I said the collapse of the fall. We seeing the collapse of this Saturn-Moon matrix, the fall of the Saturn-Moon matrix. And as it continues to fall, new things will be, remember, new things will be birthed. Every time death comes around, birth is right around the corner. Every time birth comes around, death is right around the corner. It's a yin yang. They following each other on a consistent basis. So as we see all these things die out, watch all the new beautiful shit be born from these 5D intellects. This mental consciousness that's gonna further penetrate itself into the minds of, you know, human society, allowing them to access higher thoughts, higher planes, you know, divine, not just regular ideas, divine ideas, ancient tech, memory, blueprints, all that is gonna start to come. So other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. I value y'all, and more importantly, I'll be back with another one. One love and universal love, y'all. Don't take what I say. Don't take what nobody else see on this bitch. Always do your own research, man. For real. No cap. Do your own research. It's fun, nigga. I'm telling you. You ain't gotta always listen to it.